years old. Truong,
a young newcomer, wins the mayor's race. Tyrin Truong defeated the sitting mayor, Wendy Perrette, last night.
Yeah, it was his first time running in a real election, and at 23 years old, Truong says he's ready to get to work. WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor joins us live with more on the mayor-elect. She is live in Washington Parish. Shay?
Travis and G, that means Tyrin Truong won 56% of the votes last night. The 23-year-old tells me it was his first time in a real election, but he doesn't want that held against him or his age.
He seemed to have the qualifications to run for mayor, and glad he won.
A historic night in the city of Bogalusa. Voters chose 23-year-old Tyrin Truong as its youngest mayor, beating out incumbent mayor Wendy Perrette of 8 years and another challenger, Teddy Drummond.
I ran against a sitting mayor and a sitting council member at large. So that just lets us know that people are ready for somebody who's going to more accurately represent them.
Mayor-elect Truong says he just wants to get right to work on the issues on the top of residents' minds, like reducing crime through community policing, investing in the youth, and bringing more business to the area.
We have a huge poverty rate, high poverty rate, and we want to address that through opportunities.
And Truong says his age shouldn't play a factor in the work he'll do in the community. He graduated last year from Washington University in St. Louis, where he dabbled in a bit of politics and even won student body president. And the people of the town say they trust he'll make some changes.
A younger man with better ideas and pulling people together.
Basically, what we're seeing is the introduction of Generation Z into the political realm, into the political leadership.
Political analyst Ed Shervinack says it'll be a tough feat for the newcomer.
He's fresh out of college. He's taking on huge responsibilities.
Doubting him. That's what they're
my
doing.
suggestion to him is surround yourself with a good team that you can trust, who will give you good advice.
Great. Hey,
and Truong says all he needs is
for real.
the chance to make the community where he's from a better one.
And I'm young, but I can get it done. Young people have fresh ideas. We have the energy to get it done. We just need a chance, and I look forward to taking this chance and positively representing my generation.
That's
Mayor
dope,
bonded
because
out of jail tonight after his arrest this morning in connection to a drug ring.
Andres Fuentes has details on this case.
Tuesday evening at the Washington Parish Council meeting, District Attorney Colin Sims updated the community on major arrests.
There was a large drug trafficking organization yet again operating in this area.
It came just hours after one of the arrestees, Bogalusa Mayor Tyrin Truong, was released after paying his $150,000 bail. Truong was arrested and booked with 6 other suspects for allegedly selling illegal drugs, using the profits to buy firearms, and then giving those guns to people who can't legally own firearms, or
Whoa!
even people who went to use those guns in crimes in Bogalusa. Neighbors at today's parish council meeting spoke in support of the mayor until the council ordered them to stop.
My job as DA is to prosecute based on evidence alone. I don't care who it is.
And over at the jail, more of the mayor's supporters spoke on his behalf.
The charges stinks, and so does the warrant. He's not involved with drugs or prostitution at all.
State police say that they conducted their investigation into the mayor over several months this past spring. Attorney General Liz Murrell weighed in on the case Tuesday morning.
He's charged with prostitution charges as well, and spending public money in relation to this larger Rico case.
Truong's father says the investigation is politically motivated.
They had the people that don't like him, that's higher power, they got them involved in this.
This is a conspiracy against him. Damn. I say it now and I'll say it forever, you know. He's not guilty of any of these charges.
There we go, right there. So we got the beginning of the video. Brad won the that was 2 years ago when he won the mayor's seat, right? 2 years ago, and then so the arrest just happened like a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean? So from 2 years ago all the way up until now, here it is. They investigating, bruh. And one thing that I didn't like, you know what I mean, you know, we still don't know whether, you know, because the shit is still fresh. These charges is fresh, so we really don't know what the scene is and what type of evidence they got, the whole woo-wop, right? But the one thing that the motherfucking DA said, right, and I didn't like, is that, you know what I mean, she kept saying, prostitution, some larger scale of a Rico, right? So it took you several months as a state case to investigate a Rico. That's the only thing right there, even though it's just a little bit of a news clips and all that shit. That part right there seemed hella fishy to me, bro.
I mean, they've been investigating Young Thug since you know, what, 2012 or something like that.
Whoa.
Before they came and got him.
Come on, man.
So I mean, you know, sometimes it takes a while. You know what I'm saying? You know, what I'm gonna say on this, you know, is just basically like, when it comes to holding those type of positions, I feel like you need age and experience. That's why you can't become a president and be under 40. You know, because you need age and experience. You know what I'm saying? To see all the angles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you need age and experience. I don't know. Like I said, he hasn't been convicted, so I don't know whether he did it, didn't do it. You know, I can't say that. I can't speak to that. But age and experience, man. That's pretty much what I would say.
Yeah, that shit, I ain't mad at that, because the white boy that threw the backhand compliment he did was saying he hoped that he has the right team around him, and that does play a part into you know, in this political field. You definitely got to have the right motherfuckers, just in case if you don't have the experience,
because you're gonna be guilty for everything they do.
Yeah, that's true too. You know what I mean? But that's why, you know what I mean, motherfuckers that sit at the top of the table, you know what I mean, you have to make the ultimate decision, but you also have to weigh in the opinions of the people that you hire around you. That's why you have them around you, is to bring forth their opinions and their ideas, and you take what you can from them, you know what I mean, and present that on top of what you present 100%, just like a motherfucking, we tie it back to sports. Not every head coach is an offensive guy or a defensive guy, you know what I mean? This motherfucker, he's the CEO. He makes the final decision.
Yeah. In politics, it's probably like, is he crooked or is he not?
100%. But like here in Sacramento right now, I don't know the overall candidate that did win. He has been on the council board and shit like that. I forgot what his title was, but one of his running one of the persons that he was running against, she was a sister too. She was a young sister, you know what I mean? 100%, not as young as this brother right here, but she's a young sister, and I'm pretty sure she had multiple years into politics, you know what I mean, in order to be going for this job. 100%. But also not only the mayorship, but you see it for council people too, you know what I mean? You'll see young council members going for that shit, whether they win or not, you know what I mean? But you do be seeing that shit though. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City, and look how much crap he has had to deal with since he's been in office. You know what I'm saying? And he always finds a way to, keep it pushing. You know what I mean? But he has age and experience. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all I feel. You know what I mean? You got to have age and experience to see the angles, to know, what kind of people you have to have around you, to, all of that comes from ages. And Eric Adams started off in the police force. You know what I'm saying? And he worked his way all the way up. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Okay.
And then he became, he was police. And then he worked his way up the force, and then he became what you call it, the what is it?
I respect that guy because I feel like that's the guy who chooses a job to make a change.
Yeah, but I think he was the councilman in Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken. But he was in Brooklyn when he got into politics at first, and then he went from that to mayor. You know what I'm saying?
In the Bay Area, if you're a cop in Oakland, like that's insane, right?
Yeah,
because this is real work, right?
Yeah.
In Brooklyn, where was he a cop at in New York? Was it in what's the crazy area to be like a cop?
I'm not sure where he was a cop at in New York, but what I'm saying is to say that he had experience, in the police force, doing a little bit of politics, and then before he got into the higher echelon, which is mayor, and then you see the amount of stuff that he dealt with, he still was able to keep it pushing. Even if people around him were getting arrested and all of that stuff there.
Dang, he's still in there right now?
Pushing. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? Respect.
So at the end of the day, I just feel like you have to have age and experience in order to deal with these type of grounds. When you
because what comes with being young, you can be manipulated too.
Huh?
I would naturally assume what comes with youth is the ability to be manipulated too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you might have fresh ideas and all that, but age and experience. What have you been through?
There's probably a reason why those new ideas haven't worked necessarily, right?
No, 100%. Yeah, because I see it on my job. You know,
and it's sad because people actually voted for him because they wanted change. They're like,
right, a whole city, boy.
Half of them, 56% of them, right? Over half.
Yeah, because you can be all the book smart there is, you know what I mean? But you really got to get in that field in order to feel the pressure, you know what I mean?
And politics is a dirty game.
100%, bro. 100%. You gotta please a lot of people in order to keep your seat.
Mm-hmm.
When your means of making money for everyone, D-boy, you can curve the politics. It doesn't work like that in real politics.
Yeah, you got to keep your hands clean.
This shit
at
crazy.
all costs.
Yeah, so hopefully, you know what I mean, we'll get updates on this. We'll definitely talk about this again, you know what I mean? It was just crazy to see a 23-year-old mayor get elected, or get a 23-year-old get elected to the seat of the mayor spot, and then 2 years later, 100%, they trying to throw a baby Rico on him. And I didn't like the way that bride was saying a larger scale Rico. Like, hold on, no. Are you fucking serious? That don't sound right. Oh, everything, a prostitution ring and some guns and some pills and some